Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back in the Ford Mustang GT4, this time at Sebring for yet another track guide. Now, if you're going to run this in the open setup Falcon Sports Car Series and you want to race the exact setup being driven by Gianni Lutzu in this guide, you can go to our website, sambosetups.com, or our Patreon page. There are links to both in the description. Any questions, let me know in the comments, but please note the track conditions, including the state and the temps, are already shown, and this test session was loaded directly from the schedule. I'll be back in about 2 minutes for the breakdown. In the meantime, enjoy the hot lap. On the breakdown lap, and our first braking marker is going to be a couple of car lengths after we've come underneath this bridge, and we're going to go on the brakes up to about 40-50%, and then it's just going to be a long trail off down to third, and we're going to start thinking about getting on the gas now. And as soon as we can see that tree up in front of us, that's when we put the hammer down. We reach 100% once we've tracked out about halfway across. Exit nice and wide onto the rumble strip. We're going to start braking now once we are in the mouth of this road on the right-hand side, as you can see, and we're not overly braking, rolling on to about 50% and then rolling off down second gear, picking back up on the gas at the apex. We're going to take some curb here, not a problem in this beast, and then we are going to get back on the brakes once we are alongside this curbing on the right hand side. On the brakes to about 25%, relatively long trail off, picking back up on the gas in second gear. Pretty much you should know that as soon as you've got this orange set of tyres up ahead, we can get back on the gas. We don't reach 100% till we've tracked almost all the way out. Such is the maneuverability of this American-made car. Right, next braking marker is going to be just before we get into the darker patch of asphalt. Obviously, the GT4s, we never want to brake too late and too heavy because it will live in the ABS and you will just burn your tyres. You'll be fine for a lap or two, but the race will be horrific. We get on the brakes up to about 60%, going to hold it there until the final cone, and now we're going to trail it off down to second, and then we pick back up on the gas at the apex. Exit nice and wide. We're going to go flat here through turns 8 and 9. Now for turn 10, we're going to get on the brakes just before the forecone on the left-hand side. As you can see now, this is where we've just started applying the brakes. And again, up to a maximum of about 60%. Going to hold it all the way through until the one cone. Now we're going to trail it off down to second gear, back on the gas at the apex. Takes us quite a while to get up to 100%, as you can see. And now we're going to go flat here through 11 and 12. Now for turn 13, we're going to start braking about midway between this right-hand set of curb and the 3 cones on the left-hand side. And we're going to be aiming between the 2 and the 1 cone when we are braking, and only up to about 50-55% gives ourselves a nice wide entry so we can trail it off in second gear, back on the gas in second. 14, nice and flat. Give ourselves a nice wide entry to make turn 15 easier. So we're going to start lifting off the gas once we're on this curbing here, and as soon as we straighten that wheel out, we're going to brake up to about 55-60%, and again holding it until the 1 cone, and now we're going to start trailing it off down to third, back on the gas at the apex. Can't smash your right foot down, unfortunately, and you do want to have your right hand tires just over the rumble strip. We get up to 100%, and now we're going to start trailing back off once we're at this curb on the left-hand side. We want to have all 4 of our tyres over the left-hand side of the white line up ahead, the one that goes yellow into white. As soon as we get across there, we're going to start getting on the brakes. Nice wide entry, up to about 35%. Longest trail off, and then we want to pick back up on the gas ahead of the apex at turn 16. Get up to 100% before we're fully tracked out. Trying to carry that momentum all the way up the Ullman Straight, which is this bit that we're on now. One final corner to go, turn 17, so it's quite a tricky one. We're going to start our turn in at the 3 cone here on the left-hand side. As soon as we go through there, we're going to get on the brakes to about 50-55%, give ourselves a really wide entry, so we totally ignore that first apex, and we do that so that by the time that we've trailed it off, we can get on the gas nice and early, take a nice inside line through the second apex of the corner, back up to 100%. Exit wide without hitting the wall, and over and across the line we go in a 208.7. We've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on and without me talking. Enjoy.